You might not know how slavery has crept into many industries. From child slavery to sex trafficking, people are being exploited everywhere. In the chocolate and cotton industries, household slaves, things like fishing, oranges, tomatoes, and computers. Building gas lines. Slavery is hiding everywhere. Many people enjoy the delicious treat of chocolate. But do they know where that chocolate is coming from? The truth is not as tasty. An estimated 60% of cacao, the base product of chocolate, comes from the Côte d'Ivoire, where it is harvested by child slaves. Instead of going to school, 600,000 to 800,000 young boys spend 12-hour workdays hacking open cocoa pods with machetes. They also handle dangerous pesticides and carry heavy loads. These conditions are deserved by nobody, but especially not children. Multinational companies buy this cacao and sell it to popular worldwide brands, who distribute it worldwide. Another industry linked to slavery is the cotton industry in Uzbekistan. Millions of people in Uzbekistan are forced to harvest cotton every year and must meet a government quota. This means their government is supporting the slave industry. Nike receives its cotton through a company that gets cotton directly from Uzbekistan. In this way, slavery might directly influence what you are wearing. One of the worst industries involved in slavery is sex trafficking. About 79% of women and girls that are enslaved are used for sexual purposes. The owner of these slaves will force them to have sex with threat of violence and will keep their slaves for many years. Sex trafficking is the fastest growing organized crime activity, and it happens everywhere, even in big U.S. cities. A lot of the industries involved in slavery affect things we buy here in America. In Pakistan, they make shoes, carpets, and bricks. So while the things in a factory may not have been made by slave labor, the building they are in could have been. One major project is a natural gas line in which Burma is making a partnership with the U.S. company Unocal. The French oil company Total, and the Thai company PTT Exploration and Production. Many slaves will be stuck outside digging this tunnel and building the natural gas line. This is very dangerous, and even children will work on it. This whole tunnel is under 100 feet of water. Part of it would even go through the Taliban-controlled land in Afghanistan. However, the American company can't be held responsible for anything, because it isn't happening on American land. While slavery is a major problem throughout our modern world, it doesn't have to be this way. Being educated in which industries use slave labor is the first step to combating slavery. Be aware of what products have ties to slave labor, and avoid the purchase of these goods. Better yet, write or call the companies to inform them of the terrors of slavery. Slavery is still prevalent all over the globe, but it doesn't have to be that way. We can eradicate slavery, and it begins with educating people about how slavery impacts them.